guys, for this video, we're going to use some decor, some string, some jute rope, a sock. I got these at Target. We're going to use a faux fur, a 6-inch cone, some little stuffing, and a little nose. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out our beard, and we are going to cut it at 3 inches by 2 inches. And I'm just going to take my little marker and go around in a U shape, and that's what we're going to cut out. I did get a little bit off-centered, so I will straighten it out as I'm cutting it out right here. Just cut behind the faux fur only, and then go ahead and clean off the excess fur and put that aside. Then we're going to take our sock. We're going to just stick our cone down into the heel area, all the way down to the toe, and we're going to stretch it and pull it as tight as you can and put a rubber band around it to hold it up. And then go ahead and take that rubber band, put it around there several times so it's really holds it in there tight. And then we're going to tie it off with a string. Just make sure that if you're using a stripe like that, you keep your line straight up and down. So we're just going to tie that off at the top part of the, just above the tip of the cone. And then we're going to come back in and we're going to tie one just below that onto the cone so that we can make sure that our sock does not twist. Just tie that real tight so that sock will not twist. And then clip that off, and then we're going to go ahead and cut off the sock just right above the, probably about a 1/2 inch above the cone tip. And then we're just going to take some glue, open that up, put some glue inside of that, just to kind of make sure that that's sealed up, and then hold that tight till it dries. All right, we're going to put that aside, and we're going to go ahead and build his hat. We're going to take it, and we're just going to cut it off 2 inches below the tip of that heel. So right where the middle of that heel is, 2 inches off. Then we're going to turn it right inside out. And we're going to tie it off with a string. And I'm tying it off probably about almost 1 inch below the top. And just clip that off. Then we're going to turn it right side out, and we're going to add some stuffing in it, just a little bit, so we can make a little ball at the top. And then we're going to take our rubber bands and tie those off, and then we're going to come back in and we're going to put some jute in it in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to take our beard. We're going to come down 3 inches from the point of the cone and do a little marking, and that's where we're going to put our beard. And if you have a stripe or something like that, make sure that you kind of get it centered on a nice part that looks good. Just get it lined up good. And then we're going to go ahead and put our hat on. Just going to take our hat, we're going to pull it down, put a little bit of glue on the top, glue the inside tip to that, and then pull it on down. And we're going to pull it down pretty far in the back, farther in the back than in the front. So when you pull it on down, you're going to have the back longer than the front. Okay, so just get it on there really good, make sure everything's straight, and then we're going to go ahead and tie a jute string around the top part of the ball. But you're not going to tie it off yet because we want to wait till we make sure that we get everything straight before we tie our bow. But pull that on down with your fingers, pull it pretty tight, and hold it while we glue up underneath there. Because we want the back to come down farther than the front. So hold it down there really good until it dries really good. And then we're going to come in and we're going to put some into the sides, some glue on the sides, and glue those on down as well. Don't glue the front yet though, because we still have to put the nose on. Now we're going to take our nose, we're going to put it right in the center, pull our hat on back, and glue that in. And then we're going to take some glue and put it on the very top part of the nose and pull the hat on down to where it glues it to the top of the nose. And then we're going to come back in and we're going to put a little bit of glue underneath where the beard is and the hat meets, just to make sure everything is sealed in there well. Okay, now that we get it straight, we just make sure we just tie our little bow right on the front. And then we're going to add a little embellishment to it. Just put a little dollop of glue right up underneath that jute just to make sure it stays in. Then we're just going to attach our embellishment. Pretty easy. And I got those at Hobby Lobby. They come in a box. Sorted ones. All right, just glue it on. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to see future videos, hit subscribe. If you want to be notified when I have another video, hit the bell. Make sure you make plenty. These look really good in gift baskets. Thanks for watching.